diversity in policing matters because one, it brings a range of lived experience is really important. It also helps with those nonverbal cues that people have, right? And also cultural differences, those small subtle differences that can honestly mean the difference between escalating and de-escalating, right? A situation. And so just having that range of individuals there that understand. Also, when we talk about diversity, we're also talking about gender diversity. And so ensuring that we have got females who are part of the police force, who are part of law enforcement as well, right? When we are dealing with so many things, from trafficking, sex trafficking, to we also know that girls express trauma differently. They express trouble differently. It's harder for someone who doesn't have that lived experience to really understand and see the subtleties that are there. Also, from diversity amongst different levels of ability, because we know we have individuals who are on this autism spectrum, especially high functioning autistic individuals. Or people who may have had, learning disabilities when they were in school, just wide range of things, right? We have to be very open and honest about these things because once again, that's going to also help better de-escalate a situation when we do have those similarities in people, when we have people who are on the spectrum, who are open about being on the spectrum, who feel included, right, and feel welcomed in law enforcement environment, because they will in turn help in the community to help de-escalate situations as well. So when it comes to Henrico County and how our police department is doing, my answer today is very different. Well, I shouldn't say it's not going to be very different, right? My answer today is going to be different than my answer was a few weeks ago. And the reason why is because we just had a very traumatic experience that just happened with the death of Mr. Ivo Otieno, who died while in the custody of Henrico County Sheriff's deputies. And so, a few weeks ago, Henrico PD, but honestly, we really need to talk about law enforcement as a whole. And even when it comes to Henrico PD, when having these discussions about our local police department, Henrico loves to talk about the awards that they have, the awards, the accolades, all of these things that they have, to pat themselves on the back, to say that they're doing a good job. And we have to just remind them that Henrico doesn't get to pat themselves on the back to say they're doing a good job. The community are the ones to tell them if they're doing a good job when it comes to policing. And as of right now, the community has not said that, as a whole. And like I said, with the death of Mr. Otieno, we have a lot of work to do here in the county. And so, we are nowhere near where those in positions of power think we are.